Today, on Be Something Wonderful, imagining and assuming your chosen reality. This is Next Level Neville. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. Powerful video, new client, and this client is not new to reality creation. And actually, she's pretty well studied in the teachings of Neville Goddard, in a state akin to sleep, revision, affirming, assuming your imagined reality. But her question was, Tom, I've been imagining, but I'm still not seeing it. And I just want to unpack that a little bit with you. I love that she used the word unpacking. And so we talked about that and more. So it was really a master session in imagining. And I want to share this with you. The one main reason, the big reason that you are not seeing and experiencing your imagined reality as a physical manifested 3D experience right now is because you're giving more attention, more awareness to how things appear to be than how you would like them to be. In other words, you're giving more attention, more validity, more solidity, more reality, right? More truth to the outer reality than to your inner reality, to your inner authority. You give current manifested reality more importance, more validity, more solidity, and more reality than what you imagine within. You believe that in that solid reality, right? And your thoughts and feelings about it, right? So that's what's going on. You believe it more than you do that inner reality, right? You even make these distinctions. She even used the word unreal versus real at one point in the conversation, right? Remember, it's not about real versus unreal, real versus imagined, seen versus unseen, manifested versus unmanifested. It's all real. It's all reality. It's all manifested on some level of reality, right? The ultimate reality is the true source, right? Unconditioned consciousness, pure awareness. Everything else is a manifested experience on some level of reality of that one source, of all that is. And you are all that is, right? It's all real and it's all reality. It's all source energy. It's all you as all that is. Contemplating, it's self-contemplation. We talked about this. Yourself from and as infinite vantage and viewpoints. You're contemplating yourself as all that is from infinite viewpoints, infinite self-concepts, right? And vantage points that creates your infinite experiences of all that is or reality, right? But whether it's a physical flower or an imagined flower, both are real. And it's only your assumptions, beliefs, and definitions that determines your experience of that real reality. If you believe that there's a difference, if you believe this physical is more real, more valid, more true to you, then that will be your experience. That imagined image will seem less real to you or less of a reality. That's the only reason. It's all reality and it's all right now and it's all you, right? So there's no difference between you and the appearance of the physical manifested world around you. You make that distinction. You make that assumption, right? Or between you and what you imagine. There's no difference. You make that distinction. Whether it's an imagined flower or a real, quote, physical flower, it's all you. It's all a thought, an image, projection, reflection in your mind. And your mind is one with the same one divine mind of God or all that is. It's a center, it's the center of divine operation, the center of that one mind. Whether it manifests into a physical 3D world experience is determined by your assumptions, your beliefs, your definitions of reality. Or in other words, your self-concept, who you believe you are, and your relationship to reality. And what's real or just imagined. What you believe is what's real. If you say it's just imagination or just imagine, that will be your experience, right? Powerful today. So you're already that which you want to be, and your refusal to believe it is the only reason you don't see it. Neville Goddard, right? And you believe what you give your attention to, right? And what you give your attention to, you give time and space and reality to. It becomes your experience of reality, both your physical and non-physical. It's all you. You are awareness. You are attention. So where are you giving your attention to? Are you giving your attention to out there, to the people, events, and circumstances, and your thoughts and feelings about them, believing that's more real than what you can imagine or assume out of the blue, out of you as your imagined reality? Remember, even asking the question, how do I believe? It creates this reality of disbelief, right? You're always believing and giving your attention to something. There's only belief, and you're always believing in something. Disbelief doesn't really exist, right? Because there's only reality. You're always believing in some aspect of that ultimate reality. You're always giving your attention to something, right? And what you're not giving your attention to, you're not believing. Do you see it? And you're believing what you give your attention to. Put your awareness on how you would like things to be than how they appear to be. And what appears will be what you imagine and assume. Do you see it? That will be your experience. To your consciousness or awareness of being or mind, everything is real or reality. Do you see? It doesn't distinguish between it. It doesn't make those distinctions. So when you say, I don't want to experience it just in my imagination, as this client and many clients have said, well, whether it's physical or non-physical is all an experience of your imagination anyway. All of it. Remember, 3D reality is just an image of the mind. It's a hologram. It's a reflection. It's a projection. It's all imagination. So it's not just your imagination, all of it is. And it's that belief that I don't want to experience it just in my imagination, that complaint, that rejection, that resistance of reality that keeps it from manifesting as a physical experience. You are giving more time, more space, more attention to what you believe and assume is real, rather than reality is ultimate, rather the real reality, which is ultimate reality, which is everything. The outer world of appearances you're giving more reality to, and you're changing thoughts and feelings about them, making them more solid, more real, more valid, and more important than what you imagine as your choice, than what you imagine as your preference. You're giving all of that more importance, resisting it, rejecting it, maybe embracing it, maybe praising it at times. But you're always giving it attention as if it's something outside of you, right? So your consciousness will consolidate around, or in other words, be impressed by. That's the whole idea of impressing the consciousness or the subconscious, by whatever you're predominantly intending, assuming, believing, and giving your attention to as I am awareness. Not just during a state akin to sleep, but that's powerful, a state akin to sleep, or an alpha state, a relaxed state, or in a state of meditation. But in every moment of the day, you're impressing your subconscious or consciousness by what you're saying to yourself, by how you're viewing and reacting to, quote, 3D reality. It's all impressing the subconscious, and every moment you're moving billions and billions of frames per second, changing realities at lightning speed, right? It's not just your imagination, it's all your imagination. Your entire life experience, dreaming or awake, whether it's a dream or awake, is all you, it's all imagination. Whether it's a state akin to sleep or meditation, it's all you and it's all now, right? You love, you hate, you embrace, you push away, you pull closer, you resist, you talk about, you praise or complain about 3D reality in the people, events, and circumstances as though it's something outside of you, giving it reality, importance, and validity. Whether it's your body or other people, events, and circumstances, you're doing all of this like it's something outside of you, right? It's all you. You are the one that controls it all. So let's continue with this. When in reality, whether it's 3D, 4D, or 5D, it's all reality and it's all you. It's all I am. I think one of you said yesterday, or had a question, that, Tom, on yesterday's video, I'm confused. Are you talking about 4D, 3D, or 5D? I'm talking about reality. There's only one reality. It's ultimate reality. When you want to make those distinctions, that keeps you distinguishing between what's real and not real. You're making those invisible assumptions. And that keeps you in a 3D reality with your focus there. All of that's reality. Yes, you can look at different aspects of that one reality as a physical experience, an imaginal or a thought, or that ultimate experience of ultimate reality, but it's all the same reality. It's all one. It's your definitions and your assumptions that divide it up and that make your physical experience seem so solid and real to you, more real than who you really are, I am. So whatever you're giving your attention to, whether it's with your physical 3D eyes or with your mind's eye, right? You make it real as you extend it through your consciousness, giving it time, space, and form. Do you see it? That's why your inner world and your inner authority is all that matters. It's because it is matter. It's all that is. That's why Jesus said you could have no authority over me. You would have no power against me at all unless it was given from above. It's the only reality. That's why he said that. So how do you imagine and assume it? We went over some of that. We really unpacked imagining quite a bit yesterday. Some of the things, and one of the things we talk about, remember, your desired reality and identity already exists within you as you. You don't have to attract it to you. You don't have to even, we use the word manifest, right? To that idea of perceiving what you're imagining within you. But really, you don't have to attract anything. It's already within you. It's just about allowing, receiving, and perceiving this new you and new identity, your new choice. It's already you. So it's more about allowing, receiving, and perceiving it. So we talked about maybe some steps that she wanted to talk about. And I said, okay, we can talk about steps. I can go there. Remember, the first step, get into a state akin to sleep. Know what you want, of course. Know what you want, know what you desire, but get into a relaxed state with your eyes closed, right? Whether that's a state akin to sleep, whether it's just a relaxed state, an alpha state, or you just relaxing back in a chair, close your eyes and be still and know that you are source. That's the first step. Allow just that awareness of I am. I am that I am. I am that I am no matter what. I am who I am. Whatever you want to do, be still and know that. That's the first step without going anywhere. Right? Then imagine a scene, as Neville Goddard talks about, a scene that implies fulfillment, that implies it's already fulfilled. Not that it's getting fulfilled, not that you're in the process of fulfillment, but it's already fulfilled. Remember, the power is not in the scene, it's in its implication, that it implies that it's already yours and you're already that. Right? Your wish is already fulfilled. Neville Goddard and others talk about being congratulated, a great scene, or feeling a wedding ring or an engagement ring on your hand. It's on the left finger, on your hand, right? First seeing it, but in what I'm saying here in this first step, just see yourself. Look at it. Look at that identity. Look at that version of you. Look at the scene. Right? And then the next step, enter into the scene. Enter that new version of you. See that friend congratulating you through those imaginal eyes. Do you see it? First, you're in that state of, I am that no matter what. I am who I am. I am that I am. I am that awareness, that consciousness. Then imagine the scene that implies fulfillment. Whoever is in that scene, whoever is congratulating you, see yourself in that other person. Then enter the scene. We just put a step between it, right, to ease you into that so you could see it. Once you see it, enter into it. Remember, it's not necessarily that you're conjuring the image. You're always receiving the images because it's all done. It's all created. You're already all realities. So you're not creating a scene, really. That scene already exists. In fact, you believe you're creating it, but you're actually receiving it. You're actually allowing it because it already exists within you. Do you see it? So enter the scene in that new version of you. Occupy the image. Identify as that reality identity. Identify with it. Here you're looking at it. Now you're looking as it. At it as it. I am looking at something. I am that. Right? You're becoming it. Right? And then once you're in that, you get congratulated. You're in the scene. You feel the conviction of the scene in your imagination. Then you rest in fulfillment, right? Remember, it's not that it's going to happen. It's already happening right now. The Sabbath or resting in fulfillment is not waiting for it to happen. It's already happening. It already happened. It's just allowing now for it to unfold in the physical 3D reality. Do you see it? So, and if you have trouble with imagining, just assume it. Right? Go through the same steps. Get relaxed. Be still and know I am, and then assume what you want. Assume a scene. If you have trouble visualizing, it's okay. It's all you. You're God. There's nothing. You're going to receive the image anyway. There's always an image. Whether you believe it or not, you're always going to receive something. Then enter into it. Enter into that assumption. Live that assumption. Rest in that assumption. Be that assumption. That's powerful. Remember, all realities already exist within you. Nothing needs to happen or be created. Creation's finished. All frames exist in that vertical reality. All identities exist within you. That you right there is just seeing it, all that you are, through one specific unique vantage point or viewpoint. Right now, right now, right now, right now. Every moment is a new viewpoint. Every moment is a new vantage point. Every moment is a new frame of reality. You're new, completely new in every moment. Right? The assumptions, beliefs, they're all new in every moment. You're either recreating it or creating something new in every moment. You get to choose, right? Nothing needs to happen or be created. Creation's finished. You're recreating it. You're choosing it. You're imagining it. You're moving to it. You are all reality's identity. Imagining and assuming move. And what does the imagining and assuming do? The imaginal act and the assumptions and the affirmations. They move your attention awareness to what identity and reality you would like to experience next. They move your attention awareness. Remember, attention creates reality. Awareness creates reality. Awareness is reality, right? So it moves you to a new vantage point, a viewpoint of reality. That's really what the bridge of incidence means. You see it? The bridge of incidence is just that experience of you moving through parallel realities to your desired outcome. Everything's part of the bridge. Even that question, she had questions on how do I know what's part of the bridge. It's all the bridge of incidence. Do you see it? That's the bridge. The whole horizontal experience is the bridge of incidence. Is you moving through reality after reality after reality in every moment. Right? Every movement through infinite frames of reality, that's the bridge of incidence. It's a horizontal experience of that vertical reality. That's what the bridge is. It's a horizontal experience of that vertical reality, where you have this experience, this horizontal experience in time of moving through events, people, and circumstances, but it's you moving through frame after frame after frame to your desired reality, to whatever you're choosing. Right? And as you persist in a certain reality, you're choosing that over and over again. Something similar. It's a new reality, but you're creating the same idea, the same nature of it through I am. You're moving through experiences of parallel realities of time to your desired outcome. That's the bridge of incidence. Perfect. Right? What a view of that. Go to the imagined end, the new identity and reality, and stay there. That's the perpetual Sabbath. It's done and is always done. Nothing needs to happen. It's happening. It's happening right now. Do you see it? Nothing needs to happen. It's happening. Just light up that end. That's going to be your experience. Give no importance to any frame or experience of 3D reality other than it's unfolding and leading you to what you desire. Any frame, no matter how contrary any individual frame may look, don't give it, it's all part of the bridge of incidence. Don't give it any relevance or importance because it's all leading you to what you want, no matter how contrary or opposite it may appear. You give it all meaning. Contradictions don't really exist outside of your assumptions. So when you say something's opposite or contradictory, you're creating that. It's just a frame. It's just an experience. You get to determine that, what it means to you. Right? With the end frame or identity and reality lit up as your imagined end, your frame, as you frame reality, right? Worlds were framed by your word, by the word of God. As you frame that reality, your choice and assumption, all other frames are automatically part of the bridge of incidence. And to all that you want, no matter what, it all becomes part of the bridge. That's it. You're going to move to your desired reality no matter what, no matter how contradictory they look, how opposite they look, unless you start reacting and giving them validity in reality. Then you keep creating that experience. You're still moving, But why do you feel like you're not there yet? Because you're giving those frames that you don't like. You're judging them, contradicting them, creating contradictions, resisting them, right? Pushing against them, or even praising them is okay, right? But whatever you're doing, it's just an experience, right? All those frames are moving you to everything you want, no matter what. Imagining and assuming your chosen reality. This is Next Level Neville. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. Thank you for being part of our Facebook group, the Be Something Wonderful Ambassadors, at facebook.com/groups/Be Something Wonderful. For joining us on Facebook, for joining us on Instagram and Twitter, Facebook as well. We do have an organization channel at Be Something Wonderful in addition to the group. So you could follow us there. That's at Be Something Wonderful on Facebook. I rarely talk about that, but that's there. I think there's 100,000 people that are following the page on Facebook. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Be Something Wonderful, and also TikTok at, Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kearin, and TikTok at Be Something Wonderful. All that information, guys, is there in the description, as well as you can visit our website. And don't forget, we have a membership channel. And on the membership channel, we have a live stream scheduled later this month. At the last Sunday of this month, we're going to come to you live from the studios of Be Something Wonderful here and answer your questions that you've been sending to me at info@besomethingwonderful.com. Be sure to check it out. The live stream that we did in October is already on there. You can check that out. If you're a member of the membership channel, thank you for joining. If you're not, check it out. There's a link below. There's also more content coming this weekend for the membership channel, as well as the live stream at the end of this month. With great love, with great light, and infinite gratitude, this is Tom with Be Something Wonderful Creators from the studios in Las Vegas. We'll see you soon.